right. There we are. There we are. Hey. Welcome everybody to the Patreon page. This is the first official live stream. I ought to make sure all my tech is working. I know that there's a 10-second lag between my streaming software and what you guys all have. But I just want to say welcome. I'm still figuring out some of the tech around here. But bit by bit, it will happen. And as you can see, there's a little bit of rearranging in my office space over here and over there. But bit by bit, it will get together. And some of that may be changing in the months to come. So I'm fully aware that this live stream is going to be happening for all tiers. Right now, I believe we have 3 tiers set up from which you can join. So welcome, special peeps. And all this does is give me a little bit more incentive, like I needed it, but a little bit more incentive to come up live here and hang out with the crickets and hang out with like names are coming to mind that I usually see on other platforms. Excuse me. Yeah, we get some brew. On the tube that is you and the book that is face. And so those people will be joining us here. And in the meantime, here we are. Here we are doing the thing. So for those of you new to me, but I'm going to just take a wild guess and say welcome. Thank you and welcome. Welcome. Thank you. That anybody seeing this already knows me, already knows my vibe, already knows the stuff that's going on. So, Friday mornings, we do energetic updates. We do energy skills building. We do energy scans, energy reading, and energy healing. Here's the benefit of participating. So I think if you're in the basic tier, as we're starting out here in January 2023, Mercury's retrograde, I know we're just starting. So that makes me feel like, okay, let's look at some other tech. It's a baseline price, really. It's $10 a month. So if we go up live 4 times, depending on how many weeks we got, and if I bail 1 week. So it's about $3 and change. $3 and change. 366. Yeah, about $325 per session. So here's the thing. When you show up live here with us for our Friday afternoon or morning or wherever you are live streams for the Friday live stream, you can be guaranteed that you're going to get some one-on-one time with me. It's not going to be as thorough and deep as a one-on-one session or a retreat or a workshop or anything like that, but it's going to be a lot more than what you can get on Facebook, and your privacy is going to be increased. So nobody is going to be able to access this unless you're a part of the patronage, unless you're part of tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and in the years to come, there'll be other tiers. As you can see, it's a chilly January morning, somewhat. It's chilly-ish in this room, so I've got all my whites on my puffy cozy, one of my favorite sensations. So normally what we do in these sessions is we start out and I check tech, and then I say hi to everybody that's hanging out. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's check out over here. Oh yeah, it's totally working on Patreon. But I think we're a little bit slow. I'm going to see what my notifications are. All right. Yep. We're going to go back. Where is that? Why is that not happening? Oh, because I rewind it. So okay. Yeah. You got to click on the feed to see it. And I'm kind of wondering if on Patreon, so you're watching me do some of the tech right now, if on Patreon, if on the post if it gives a date. After this is done, I'm gonna have to go back and see. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and see if the date is included, so you can go rewind and go back. And let's see what's happened in the tube that is you, because that's where we're streaming to. And I think we're good there because it's private there as well. All right, great. So what do I do? I'm so excited. It's going to take a minute for people to join. So I know everybody in tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. I think at this point, what are we? Early January 2023. Tier 3 has not been created as yet. The Leviathan is still sleeping at the bottom of the ocean. So, welcome, replay watchers. Welcome. Let's just offer you the temperature energetically. Oh, great. I do have water as well. Other things will be added and switched around in the different tiers. If you had that question, this is how we're starting. This is just getting the legs underneath us, just getting us up and running. But I do want to practice for myself because as this continues, I'm going to need to pay attention to the feed on Patreon. So I just have that up. I not having patrons. I'm not having my awesome peeps here right now. So as I was saying, the energies, January, we are in the 2022 hangover period. And because it was a bender, it's going to take a little while. So energetically, we have a full moon today in Cancer, which really, and some other sextiles, it's going to offer us from just looking at astrology. It offers us a kind of life raft, some water wings here to gather a little bit of goofy floatiness, if you so choose, if you can see that in the daintiness of your teacups, in the glory of the sky, wherever you can find it, that's a little bit of your life raft. Just for the time being, as we, what do you do in a hangover? You do a little bit of hair of the dog and Mercury retrograde, hence Mercury retrograde. And you just go low and slow, and you do things that are soothing. You take some panaceas. That's a little bit the name of the game right now for another week or 10 days. So as we get towards the end of January, we're going to feel much more like, and I'm going to put this in quotes, much more like ourselves, quote unquote. This weekend, as we move through this weekend, as we move towards the 10th and the 15th of the month, mid-month, the integrations will begin, and we will be beginning our sense of self will feel more integrated, more familiar-ish. But go time isn't until the end of the month. And it's going to be all things go, all planets direct, all energies go. However, energetically, this density of collective consciousness will still be present. That will not have dissolved completely by the end of the month. So if your sense of functioning is, when I leave the house, I feel if it's too much, you're in good company. That's kind of what it's like for us uber sensitive empaths. Our anybody who's drawn to me is going to be resonating with these kinds of conversations because this is who I'm talking to. It's true. You're not imagining it. By next week, it will feel a little bit better. By Sunday, Monday, maybe even Saturday for some of us, by this weekend, and here we are Friday. So by tomorrow, the day after, by the day after that, which will be Monday of next week, a little bit more ease. You'll be able to feel a little bit more integrated. The hangover's lessening just a bit. You'll come back to your center a little bit more. But take it easy still. Take it easy still. Have the conversations about what next is going to be, about who you want to be working with, how and why next week, and onward and onward. So I'm just here to tell you, early 2023, you're not crazy pants. You're just dealing with the fallout of what 2022 and the preceding years were. The beginning stages of it getting better. So it's not so much buffeted amongst the storm, hang on for dear life, unless you are in resistance to staying quiet, low, and slow. If you're frustrated and you're like, fuck this, and you just leave the house, and you're going to be buffeted about. The play is going to look like such, like that. Your choice, your choice. What can you do from your comfort zone? What can you do from your comfort zone? There's a lot. For baseline, there's a lot more that can be done than you realize. Now, it's not going to be the big rah-rah, let's start a parade, let's join a movement, let's do all the things. But what is available? What's available? That's the name of the game right now, energetically. There's a lot of good things. There's a lot of good things. Shoring up your foundations. Letting yourself rest. What are the actions that can be reviewed and digested? What plans can you start to make? Yeah, make plans. But every couple of days, revisit those plans, morph them, massage them, work them a little bit more. Keep working them through. By the end of the month, it's okay, go. It's okay, go. Love that band, by the way. It's okay, go. Launch by the end of the month. Before then, check it out, experiment, explore stuff. Like right now, I'm exploring, I'm not ready to make a big decision now. I'm just going towards peace. I'm just going towards what feels good. I'm about to do a movie marathon tonight with some delicious popcorn, with nutritional yeast and a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. I know, first world issues, right? Stuff I already have. Some little organic spray olive oil. It's going to be so delicious. I'm going to pig out on that, drink lots of water and some fizzy water, because I have a soda stream, fizzy water with some lime squirted in it. And it's going to be my own flavor of decadence. Late this afternoon, I work with my business person a little bit later. So that's what it's going to be. Ooh, so yummy. So yummy. I may um, do some discounts on my tiers for just get it started up towards the end of the month. Right now, it's me experimenting. And it looks like to me, it's going to be the same. I'm so excited. It's going to be the same as what I created on the book that is Face and the tube that is You, which means I'm going to have to do other things on those things um, towards the end of the month. Um, it's going to be once a month, old school live stream, like what this used to be. Old school live, old screw, old screw, old rusty screw, old school live stream last Friday of the month. So, but that's going to be earlier than this. That's going to be the masses. It's going to be on Facebook. It's going to be on YouTube. And it's all the things it used to be. But, you know, I can spend 5-10 minutes with people. Here on Patreon, 10, 15, 20 minutes with people. With the tiers, right? Like I can start doing that. So we can hang out here for 2 hours or 3 hours, and no one's going to be up in your Kool-Aid and stealing your information or poaching you or harassing you. Protections. It's going to be awesome. So that means I'm going to have to figure out how can I show up on YouTube on a regular? Like what else can I offer? Ooh, that's so exciting. Maybe it's going to be other kinds of energy updates. I love that. Energy updates for the what are those called? Not for the signs or the houses, but energy updates for you know, Manny Jen. What is that? Um, updates for the human design types. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing? Pause. Oh, I could so do that. All right, maybe I'll do that. So, how long have I been up here for? Does this tell me here? No, I'm going to have to go over here. Oh, we've been up here for 36 minutes. That's cool. That's enough to experiment. So, I'm going to experiment with other things. So let's try this. Again, as per always, I want to say a thank you. So where's my thank you? There it is. And ooh, what's that? Ooh, I like that. All right. So next Friday, I'm gonna be here for my Patreon peeps. It's gonna be awesome. All right. Catch you on the flip.